You can do it. New College Institute can help. Earn your bachelor's or master's degree from one of our partner universities. Get workforce credentials using one-of-a-kind equipment to expand your career opportunities. Or host your next meeting, conference, or social event at our premier facilities. Get started today. Stay close, go far at New College Institute in Martinsville, Virginia.
Good morning. Thanks for joining us. My name is David Raymond. I'm the director of the Virginia Cyber Range. And on behalf of the whole Virginia Cyber Range team, as well as our corporate sponsor partners, I'm very excited to welcome you to the annual Virginia Cybersecurity Education Conference. There will be 2 great days of talks, collaboration, and workshops around all things related to cybersecurity education. Obviously, our format is a little bit different this year, but we expect to have the same impact as in previous years. Workshops are going to begin in just a couple of minutes, but before that, I want to cover some housekeeping issues. So I'm going to share a screen. Here are some highlights from the schedule. So as I mentioned, at 9:15, workshops are going to begin, so right after this plenary session. This afternoon at 1:30, we have our keynote, and then at 4:30 is our virtual conference social. So please plan on joining us for both of those events. Tomorrow morning at 10 a.m., things will kick off again with some announcements, and then continued conference talks. At 1:30 tomorrow afternoon, we have Birds of a Feather sessions. So those sessions are intended for like-minded groups to get together and talk about things that interest them. If there are Birds of a Feather sessions that you would like to organize, then please let us know in the Whova app, and we will set that up tomorrow at 1:30. We already have a session related to higher education in Virginia, as well as a session on K-12 cybersecurity education. And then finally at 4:15 tomorrow afternoon, we will conclude and we will award, we will give awards for the CTF and some other events. Our official app for the conference is the Whova app. So in this app, you can engage with other conference attendees, you can engage with our sponsors, you can view the agenda, and hopefully folks are live streaming this plenary session in the Whova app on their computers. So you can live stream all presentations, and there's a Q&A on the right-hand side. So we really encourage folks to use the Whova Q&A during the conference presentations, and there'll be a moderator who's monitoring that Q&A and who can make sure that your questions get passed on to the speaker. We'll also have live streams active during breaks and during lunch, so you can take those opportunities to engage with other conference participants and with our sponsors. And we definitely ask you to engage with our sponsors, and there are a few different opportunities to do that throughout the next 2 days. There's a great discussion going on in the Whova app, so there's a whole host of different discussion threads. If you haven't already been involved in the discussion, then you're sort of behind a little bit, so I encourage you to take a look at those discussion threads and chime in. There's a photo contest, and there's also a leaderboard, so there's some gamification in the Whova app, and the leaderboard will allow us to identify folks who are the most engaged, and then we have some prizes that we're going to award to some of those people at the end of the event. We're very excited to have Dr. Gary Mcgraw with us this afternoon at 1:30. Gary is a co-founder of the Berryville Institute of Machine Learning. He's a widely published author and an artificial intelligence expert and an engaging public speaker. And he's going to talk to us about security engineering for machine learning. And he'll also be with us at the conference social, so you get an opportunity to sort of chat with him in a less formal setting. So we're very excited for our keynote this afternoon. There's a Capture the Flag event that's active during the entire conference. So you can get to the CTF at the URL shown here. So it's vacker.io/CTF. The CTF uses our new cloud Ctf platform. So this platform was designed and implemented by the Virginia Cyber Range DevOps team. This is intended to integrate directly into the Cyber Range software so that educators in Virginia and also US Cyber Range users will be able to provision their own CTFs as part of their classes. We're very excited about this. This is the first time we've sort of officially used it. We've done some beta testing over the summer, and now we're ready to roll it out. This CTF has something for everyone. So if you have never participated in a CTF before, I encourage you to take a look at this CTF. There are some very entry-level challenges for folks who have never done it before. And then for those who have a little bit more experience, there are some pretty challenging CTF questions. And obviously there'll be prizes awarded. So at the end of the event, we will ask for addresses of the folks who did the best, and we'll send out some prizes. The Cloud CTF platform is going to be demoed during the conference, so there's a couple opportunities to sort of see behind the scenes and how to manage Cloud CTF as an administrator, so as an educator who's using it. So I'll talk about that a little bit during a CTF workshop that I'm going to host here in a few minutes. And then there's going to be a Cloud CTF overview tomorrow at 3:30 in the afternoon. So there's another opportunity to get some information about the Cloud CTF platform, and that'll be straight from our DevOps team, the folks who actually developed that system. We're thankful to have New College Institute back as a President's List sponsor. So they've been great partners with us ever since the creation of the Virginia Cyber Range. So hats off to NCI. Our Dean's List sponsors this year are Circadence, Proofpoint, and Amazon Web Services. These are all returning sponsors and great partners of the Virginia Cyber Range. For Teachers Aid sponsors, we have Lord Fairfax Community College, Virginia Tech, and then also VT's Hume Center for National Security and Technology. So we're thankful to have them as Teachers Aid sponsors. And then some exhibitors. We have the Greater Washington, D.C. chapter of the Information Systems Audit and Control Association, and also ACM's Committee for Computing Education and Community Colleges. They'll be exhibiting with us. And you can find information about all of our sponsors in the Whova app. So again, we're excited to have you all with us. We have over 300 participants this year, which is a record for us. I'd like to thank the entire Virginia Cyber Range team for all the work they've done to get ready for this conference. Again, thanks to our corporate sponsors, thanks to our planning committee for the conference who's helped out along the way with reviewing talks and with other organizational matters. So I'll just say enjoy the conference, and we'll see everybody in a few minutes in our workshops. So thanks.